There's one thing you must always understand when you start a journey, or when you start an endeavor, you start a skill, or you start a job. You have to grind hard enough. You have to put in the reps for you to realize, for you to be open to that consciousness that you are improving. Because once you give up, it might be you just needed just one more rep, one more effort, one more assignment, one more task, just for things to bloom and for you to understand that you are improving. And why I'm saying this is, I recall when I started to draw when I was in secondary school, and I had started drawing a lot of, I was just practicing and all that, and I realized that there was something about my wrist. It became free after I had put in the work, and there was how I held the pencil and I could make certain curves. And I was wondering, like, why did it take me this long for me to be able to twist my wrist effortlessly and hold the pencil and like draw certain curves perfectly? And I never knew that I was actually improving along the line till I got to that point. And just the same thing, there was this consciousness and awareness that I had when I started making music on my PC at the time. And there was a time where if I already know the notes, I already know the notes. Immediately I hear the sound in my head and I want to put it on my door. I want to put it on my software. Immediately I want to draw, I start drawing the notes and all that. I already in my head, once I hear the note, I already know the note immediately. I don't need to start clicking. Which one is do, re, mi, fa, so? I already know the one immediately. So it was more like an intuition. I got opened into that realm because I was putting in the work. And things started coming out naturally and effortlessly because I had put in the reps. And when I got to that point, that was when I realized, wow, I've actually got into a God status. Now I can, anything I hear in my head, I can actually draw the notes on the piano roll, and it was the same thing. It blew my mind. And that's why right now making these videos, I don't mind if it's going to take me my 10,000th video for me to get to whatever point. But it's not like it will get to that point, it will get to 10,000 video, but I'm just exaggerating. But you have to understand that we are all from different environments, different educational background, and all these factors cumulatively would affect how fast we get open to that consciousness of we are improving. And it's, some people it might take just them doing 10 videos, some people it might take just them doing 100, some people 1,000, some people 1,000, some people 10,000. So it just depends on the individual. That's why at the end of the day, our journey to our purpose takes different unique time. There's a different unique space period between everybody, because someone who is from an upper class, an uptown baby, will definitely in certain things progress very fast compared to somebody who is from a downtown who has a lot of struggles, who is still learning how to speak fluently and actually express themselves well. That person would have to put in more extra work. So there are a lot of nuances, variables that are involved with people actually recognizing and realizing that, oh, I have stepped into this realm of, oh, I have now improved in certain and certain area. Because I think it was yesterday I made a voice note on WhatsApp and I published it. And I was listening to what I said, and it dawned on me that, wow, I had imagined that for very long time that I want to speak how I wanted to speak. In my head, I had already imagined it and had ruminated on the thought itself, how I wanted to speak. And I started, when I was listening to what I said, I started seeing some semblance, some resemblance of what I had in my head. I started seeing it coming into manifestation. And it now hits me that, oh, I'm actually improving. As long as I am consistent and I don't quit, like a lot of things that I have done that I quitted or I just stopped doing it. And my mind was like, meh, I have to I have to keep talking. I have to keep yapping. I have to keep making videos. I have to be consistent. I have to, even though it's going to take 1,000 videos for me to get to that point where I can speak effortlessly and fluently without any ahs and 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 all those filler words. And when it hits me yesterday, I was like, this is crazy. And I was inspired and I felt like I'm going to do this regardless. I don't care how long it will take me. It might take me long, it might take me, let me say, long years compared to someone else. It might take me longer years compared to someone else, but I am down for it. I am down for it because I can see the improvement, and it's exciting for me to see those small results, and it's encouraging to keep pushing. And that was how I knew that, wow, I'm improving. Even from the boldness, the way I made a mistake, and the way I still handled the situation and still spoke fluently without even cowering to the mistake that I made. Because on a normal day, if it was me before, once I make a mistake, I'll just off the video or off the voice note, restart again. But I didn't even care about the mistake because I just knew in my head, I'm not bothered about the mistake. The main thing is for people to know I'm a human being, and at the same time pass the message to them fluently. And when you start getting comfortable with, okay, I made a mistake, okay, it's not it's not like because I made a mistake I start getting insecure of the mistake and I stop the video in the middle of everything and start again afresh. So I started to realize that I'm getting confident with everything. It's not more like before. I'm always fidgeting and I'm scared. I don't know if this makes any sense to you, but you must understand that you don't have to quit. You don't have to quit when you start something. You're actually improving. Because all these things, it takes time. It takes time. Especially when it's not, you don't have that natural inclination to it. Anything you are learning, it takes time. But along the way, you have to observe. You will find out that you are actually improving. So take your time. Take your time. Don't rush it. Don't give up in anything. It might look like nothing is happening, I'm not seeing results, especially when people are so much focused on the money. Just take your time. You're actually improving. Just take your time. You will notice certain little nuances if you start observing and paying attention. I don't know what it is that you're actually doing right now, but take your time. Don't give up. We are improving. So guys, we'll talk in the next video. I'm very grateful for your time, and have a great day and stay blessed, guys. Bye.